Hi guys, good morning. How's everyone doing? I had a fantastic Father's Day weekend and my kids gave me cards, gifts, everything, and I made the video of the Tesla 0 to 60 and thanks for your comments and likes. I know a lot of people talked about the camera being blurred. I know my daughter had touched the camera and then maybe she took off the auto setting or whatever, but afterwards it came fine, so no complaints on the camera. I guess it was just something wrong from our side. But anyways, hope you like that video. Go check it out. About 4,500 subscribers now, so yes, a very small fan base, but you know, I want to touch 5,000 before my birthday, which is July 20th. So hopefully you guys will subscribe and make that happen for me. Anyways, just out, I had to run some errands, and today's video is more about the choice we made in our phones. You know, why did we pick iPhone firstly, and then also, you know, which iPhones we have in the family. So my wife is busy with work. I did not want to include her in today's video, but I can talk on her behalf as well as the behalf of my son. My daughter doesn't have an iPhone. She has an iPod Touch, I guess, which is still available on apple.com if you check it out. So my first iPhone was actually way back in 2007, just when iPhone was launched, that heavy first model that they had. That was my brother was working in Dubai that time, so I had paid him and he got me the iPhone as it was launched, not in India but in Dubai, which I think was the same time it was launched globally in the US. So I'm actually on my GoPro, guys, because I prefer holding the GoPro while driving, and when I drive I get to talk to you guys instead of just wasting time driving. So I'm on my GoPro, and obviously the Canon and the iPhone are my other backup. You know, I use those also for YouTube. So I use three options for YouTube: GoPro, Canon M50 and iPhone 11 Pro. So coming to why I chose iPhone 11 Pro, but my wife and son have both taken the 11 Pro Max. Okay, so they have the more expensive phones, and let me talk about that in more detail. Let's come to why I chose the 11 Pro and not 11 Pro Max. Okay, the price was just a little more for the Max, and my son and wife bought that, so I'll explain. I like the small size of the 11 Pro. Now, I know there are thousands of videos comparing the weight and size and measurements and everything. I'm not going to be doing that. I just want to talk about my experience. When I went to the Apple store, all the phones were out there, the 11, the 11 Pro, 11 Pro Max, and I straight away took a liking to the small nature of the 11 Pro. You know, the Max was nice, the screen was bigger, obviously good for YouTube, good to see the screen, but I usually use my iPad or my laptop or the TV to watch YouTube. I don't watch YouTube per se on my phone. I know that's very common nowadays, watching YouTube on the phone with your headphones. I don't do that at all. I've never watched YouTube like that unless I'm traveling. So I thought the 11 Pro is much easier for the pocket, to fit in my pocket, jeans pocket, pant pocket, also to carry around, to hold it. Plus on the bike, you know, the RAM mount that I have, I'm just more comfortable seeing a smaller phone on the RAM mount. For the navigation and everything is just perfect. There's no issue at all. So it's not that I need a bigger phone to see the map or the navigation. It's quite clear on the 11 Pro. So no issues around that. Now coming to my wife. So Karishma picked the 11 Pro Max. Firstly, she had the 6S Plus. Okay, so she changed phones after like 4 years. So my wife is not someone who changes her phone or iPad often. She sticks with what she has. And Karishma is someone who buys something, but then she'll use it for 4 to 5 years without any upgrade. She'll look after the phone pretty well. She'll just use it the way it is. So she wanted the big phone because she checks her email when she's traveling in the train. Coming back from work, she checks her email on the big phone. on the Max. The screen, the emails look much better, and it's something that she mostly keeps in her bag. You know, she doesn't have to put the phone in the pant pocket. Or so for women who keep the phone in the bag, I think the Max is a bigger phone. It's better. It may be little tougher to carry, but if you're carrying it in your purse or wallet or phone, putting the phone in your bag, you're fine. Now coming to Darren, my son, he's bought the 11 Pro Max as well. If you see in the thumbnail, you'll get to know who has what phone. We are all Apple family. So we are the Apple squad. So my son obviously does gaming. He watches YouTube in the night. When we tell him to put off the TV, he quietly watches YouTube on his phone. So he likes the Max because of the bigger screen, and he watches his YouTube. He plays his PUBG or whatever on the phone. So a bigger phone for him makes total sense. Now finally coming to Ivanka. Okay, now Ivanka has been pestering for a phone because she feels we have a phone and she doesn't, but we are not going to buy her a phone till she's at least 11 or 12. Okay, so she's just 9, so she has some time before being responsible enough to have her own phone. It is not about the price or the cost, it is about the age and maturity. We bought her the iPod. Okay, the iPod Touch, which we used to use only for music and all those things. That is what Ivanka has. So she can do FaceTime with us, she can do iMessage with us, but there's no phone attached or phone number attached because she's too young, and she doesn't take the iPod to school. She only uses it in the house, like if my parents are calling or my wife's mom calls, they can call her or message her on the iPod. So yeah, that is what we have as the phones. Now iPad, we each have one iPad. I have the 12.9. My son and wife have the smaller iPads, and then my daughter had the iPad mini, but we just got her the iPad, a little bigger one, because the iPad mini was so old it just stopped working. So we all use iPads, and I have the MacBook Pro 13-inch as well. So yeah guys, that is the setup we have. I'm going to show you that when we get home. I'll show you the iPads and the phones, just so that a visual closure to the video. I don't want the video to only be of me driving in the car. So hope you like our collection of what we use as a family. Let me know in the comments if any of you have iPhone, or do you all use Android, or what do you all use. Please let me know in the comments. The other point is that with our Verizon service provider, we don't have to buy the phones outright. We have a 2-year contract for all our phones. So that way you don't have to put down $1,000 or $1,500 immediately for the phone. It is built into your contract over 2 years or 1 year, or whatever you want, you can choose. So it's like a payment plan built into your service provider, mobile charges, whatever. So we get a monthly bill, one monthly bill from Verizon. So that way, buying 3 phones, iPad, all that was much easier, because you don't feel that you have to put down $3,000, $4,000 at one go. So just trying to share, because in the US, everyone is based on a contract kind of provider. And those who buy the phones outright are mostly those who, want to gift it to someone, or those who want to buy it without the service provider or the number. They may want to take the phone abroad or whatever, I don't know. Mostly those who are using the phone in the US will have a contract where they pay a monthly bill, which includes the phone cost and the service charges of the provider. Just back home and wanted to show you guys. So this was the 11 Pro box, and we keep all boxes. This is the 11 Pro Max box, so there's obviously size difference. And I have some extra cases also. So I've got a full leather kind of case. I've got this case with this pop socket, and then this is the Apple, not the leather but the regular Apple case. So I keep switching. Currently I'm using the UAG case, but I keep switching. So currently using the UAG case. That's what I like as of now. It's quite good and sturdy. So yeah, let me also tell you guys what we pay. So for 3 phones and for my iPad is cellular also. It's not just a Wi-Fi. It is a monthly cellular bill for the iPad also. So for our 3 iPhones and 1 iPad, we are paying about $450 a month. But I think that's because we just started the new phones when 11 Pro was launched. Otherwise, the bill was much less. So with the new phones per month, it's about $450, which includes an unlimited data plan, unlimited internet, everything. Everything unlimited, okay? Unlimited calls, texts, everything unlimited. We've taken the top tier, unlimited roaming, everything. $450 a month. I don't know if that's too much, but for 3 phones and 1 iPad, to us, it's fine. So this is the iPod that Ivanka uses. Very small and compact. And this is Ivanka's iPad. And this is my wife's iPad. Show me your game, Ivanka. Where's your game? Which game is this?
Animal Crossing New Horizons.
Animal Crossing. And what's this game called? Switch. Nintendo Switch. Cool. This is Karishma's 11 Pro Max. And she's working, so I don't want to disturb her. Hi, Ivanka. Ivanka's doing her online school too. Okay guys, so this is today's vlog on the phones and what we use as a family. Apple fanboy. Okay guys, take care. Signing out. Bye.